best and greatest potential every single day, both inside and outside of the classroom.
Thank you. Thank you for that answer. Ms. Moore.
Of course, I agree. I think our greatest strength is the diversity of our students and of our staff and of our community. I think that we bring forth great value to our city, and I think that IPS has shown what it can do with less, and can only be imagined what they can do with the right amount of resources that they are entitled to. Which brings me to our challenge. Our challenge, of course, is centers around equity, and our equity in funding for us as an organization, equity in funding for us as a school district. And once we are able to secure some additional revenue that we are entitled to, I believe that we can then begin to create and be more creative and innovative around the types of things we can do around education, bringing different models in, being able to assure that our children receive the necessary wraparound and additional services that they may need due to some of the challenges they have within their community or their families. I just believe that the diversity that we have allows us to be more creative, and then the lack of equity around resources and other things that we have received in our district is our greatest challenge.
Thank you. Ms. Gore. You're still muted.
Sorry.
That's okay. We all forget. We all have those moments.
At this point, when we're talking about challenges, I think our challenges are to continue to work on equity, to continue to work and make sure that each school, no matter where that school is located, whether it is here in Martindale-Brightwood or whether it is out in a neighborhood that is considered to be a little bit different than Martindale-Brightwood, each child in those schools are afforded the same resources so that they can all learn and get a quality education. I think the positives in our school at this point are our diversity. The fact that we do have students who represent over 60 different countries, basically, or areas that they come from. I think some of the things that IPS has done at this point, we passed the Black Lives Matter resolution, which is going to give an opportunity for each school to receive the equity that I just talked about. The fact that we will be hiring teachers of color who will represent our students, knowing that a student goes into that classroom and sees someone that looks like him or her, it causes them to want to do better in that resource.
Thank you, Ms. Gore. Thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Allen.
Yeah, I agree that our students, our staff are our greatest resources. I would add that the community is also a great asset to our district. This community, this city really wants to see IPS do well, and they are invested. And so I think that's a great asset for us. I think one of the biggest challenges for our district is definitely the achievement gap. We have to be very serious and very intentional about closing the achievement gap between our children of color.
Thank you. So candidates, you each have 1 minute to give your closing remarks. Please state your name and your district seat you are running for, and we'll go ahead and just go back in ABC order, starting with you, Mr. Allen.
Yes, again, thank you to Edna Martin and to Kip for allowing us this opportunity to listen, to share. Again, my name is Kenneth Allen. I am currently running for Indianapolis Public School Board at large. We would love to stay connected after this. You can visit our website at www.kennethallen4ips.com. We're also accessible on social media at Kenneth Allen for IPS and Twitter, Kenneth Biz Allen. So we're very accessible. And we look forward to continuing conversation and hearing what the parents and community would like to see in their next school board member. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Gore.
My name is Elizabeth Gore. I am currently a school board member. I've been on the school board now for 8 years, and I'm looking for the opportunity to serve our community for another 4 years. I am very interested in making sure that our children do just what Mr. Allen said, reduce that academic gap between our students. Please contact me at Gore for FO, well, the number 4, IPS.org. And at any time, I'm always available to help and to listen to whatever is needed to help our parents with our IPS students. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Moore.
Thank you. Again, I want to also thank you for this opportunity to have a conversation with such brilliant people. I am currently the commissioner for District Number 2. I am about change. I'm about ensuring that the quality of education that our children receive is nothing but superior, and that we have opportunities to ensure that our children has the necessary skills to be able to be productive citizens within our community. In order to connect with me, I ask that you look at www.ipsneedsmore. That's www.ipsneedsmore, and that's MOORE. Also, you can reach me on Facebook at Vanita J. Moore for IPS. And I thank you so very much for this opportunity to speak.
Thank you. Mr. Noto.
I love that website, Miss Moore. That's great. IPS needs more. Again, my name is Ellis Noto. I'm running for your IPS at large. I'm honored to be your candidate. I truly am. I'm here to be a speaker for the community, for our stakeholders, our children, our staff, everyone. I'm here for you. I've been in public service for the past 11 years and hope to continue that on it and serving you in that manner. If you want to reach me, it's www.ellis4ips.com.
Thank you. Mr. Winston.
Yes, ma'am.
My name is DeQuavis Winston, running for IPS District 2. We know IPS is failing our Black and Brown students, and the achievement gap has only gotten worse in the last couple of years. That's why I'm running, so that we can make the changes that we need to make. We know we can't keep doing what we've been doing in the past. We have to make a change to improve our education for our students and close this achievement gap before it's too late. You can reach me, read more about my plans at on Facebook, DeQuavis Winston for IPS, and online at www.winstonforips.com, and that's WINSTONFORIPS. And thank you guys for hosting this forum.
Thank you. I want to give a big thank you to the candidates. I know I really appreciate you guys really working hard to stay within that 1 minute and 30 seconds in that 1 minute. I know that's really hard to do because you don't really have a clock in front of you. So I thank you for being respectful. When I had to cut you off, I appreciate everyone not talking over me. So that really makes a moderator kind of nervous having to cut people off. So thank you very much. Thank you to our audience for participating in this evening's IPS School Board Candidate Forum. As we prepare for Election Day, there are a few deadlines. The deadline to register to vote is October 5th. You may register to vote or check your registration status by visiting the Indiana Voters portal at indianavoters.in.gov. Encourage your family, friends, and neighbors to get out the vote. Early voting at Indianapolis City County Council building begins October 6th. Additional early voting centers will open on October 24th. Voters who meet certain conditions may vote by mail. To vote by mail, you must complete and return an absentee ballot application by Thursday, October 22nd. So you may want to take a screenshot of this little slideshow right here so you can have all those dates right handy for you on your phone. If you plan on voting on Tuesday, November 3rd, you can find your closest polling booth by visiting the Indiana Voters portal. Registered Marion County voters can cast their vote at any Indy Votes Center. If you have any additional questions for candidates, please submit your questions directly to them. Here's a list of their contact information. Another screenshot you may want to take. For the latest information on our 2 sponsoring organizations, follow them at their social media handles, at Kip Indy and at Edna Martin CC. A recording of the event will also be posted there. Thank you and have a good night.